Hello, everybody. Hi, here we go again. It's Work Creativity and Innovation Week, and we are celebrating with some special events live on YouTube. These are the Crea shots. Ta-da! And today we have a very special guest with us, straight from the Bermuda. A very exotic guest, I would say. Eric, how are you?
Ciao Alessia.
Ciao. Come stai?
Molto bene. I would like to have a cappuccino or espresso shot.
That's a very good idea, Eric. I feel like I would like an espresso shot too, shall we?
Better an espresso than a cappuccino, I guess, at this time of the day.
You know, being Italian, after 4 o'clock, cappuccino is something
no go.
Not so recommendable. Cheers. How is it?
A Crea shot. I love those.
Eric, did you make your own espresso? I know you are a big fan of espresso shots.
Yes, I really am. And it started when I was at the first time at the Crea conference in 2006, and I saw all those percolators in Italy. So, for example, I took a few with me, the Bialetti.
I know that one. That's nice.
And an old one. So every day I prepare my own Italian espresso. I love those shots. They give me lots of inspiration. Yeah.
Fabulous. We have people coming in from Montreal, from Noonan. Hello, everyone.
That's in our country. Yeah.
Margaret Junker. Hello.
Margaret Junker.
Yeah. You can say that better than me. Now, Eric, tell us more about those, we'll call them mocha machines, caffettiera mocha. Tell us more about your passion for that type of design.
I tell you, because probably you can see on the backside Alessandro Mendini. And Alessandro Mendini is one of my superheroes. He's a designer, and he developed for Alessi, he developed a beautiful coffee maker, the mocha Alessi. And Alessi also made this one. And it's a percolator made by Aldo Rossi. And I took those two with me today for this Crea shot, because for me, they are the ultimate way of creativity in a playful way. It's serious creativity and looking for how to make things a bit more extraordinary. And that's what we need. That's what we need in this World Creativity Innovation Week and beyond.
That's right. That's right. I really love the how the tradition is evolving into new design. That's what can you tell us about this relationship between the new and the old, innovation and tradition?
I show you this one and this one. This one, a Bialetti. Of course, you as an Italian, you know the Bialetti. That's your national heritage. And Bialetti had the original form, the tradition in a coffee maker. And I like so much to take it a little bit further, Alessi, and to look for architecture, design, and to make things in another way. And I like when people are trying to come up with novelty, to think a little bit in another way, to look how to make ordinary things a bit more extraordinary. And that's creativity. That's a creative mindset. That's the way to innovation and change. And we all want to deal with change and to navigate to a new future.
I know. You said something that to me is very intriguing, because you spoke about creative climate. What's a creative climate for you, and how do you create a creative climate?
Yeah, I work as a creativity professional, and I am looking with other people to come up with new ideas, fresh ideas, novel ideas. And when we are looking for ideas and working on them, it's important to have an atmosphere, a climate that nurtures the creative mindset. And when we are able to create a more playful mindset, people make more other connections in their mind. They come up with new ideas. And the joy and the playfulness is helpful to not to be broken down to ordinary solutions. So I like a climate where liveliness and dynamism are very present. And that's what I try to bring in a serious environment when we are talking about innovation and change. And sometimes I'm using hats for that. So, for example, I put on a hat like this, and we are talking about serious creativity. And when we need a bit more playfulness, sometimes I really use a hat like this because it symbolizes, I'm not kidding, because it makes clear that when we are only looking at questions or problems in this way, we come up with ordinary ideas. And when we are looking for the mocha coffee, Alessi, then it's important to be a little bit more playful in a way we look at the world and we look at opportunities. So it's always a search for how to bring people in a more playful mode instead of to be in a more serious mode. And creativity is serious playing.
La Dude is sending us a very interesting question, and she's asking, is serious creativity an oxymoron? Do you think there is a contradiction between being serious and being creative?
Not for me. Sometimes I'm referring to creativity as having your head in the clouds and at the same time both feet on the ground. To me, it's the same as you were asking me. It's
That's right.
able to do both of them at a time when one or the other is needed and to play with it. Yeah.
That's a great exercise that Marina suggested to us once, and I'm saying, "Hello, Marina. I know you are online, so that's a tribute to you." And it's the roots and wings. So your roots. What are your roots? Where are you? Feel your feet like going down in the ground and establishing a great connection with the ground and the earth, and open up your wings and let yourself go. This is very much like what you were saying about that,
Absolutely.
Eric.
And building on that, when we are
Yes,
only looking for the sky high, we are losing our both feet on the ground. And probably we think we are outside the box, but we have still, and that's creativity also, we have still the obligation to nail it down to practical application.
that's right. And the mocha is a very, very special example of a practical application, right?
To me, it is every day again a great symbol to be creative, playful, and serious at the same time, and playing with that.
Eric, Edward is asking if you need coffee to create a creative climate.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I will tell you a little secret. When I am asked to facilitate a session, a brainstorm session with a lot of people, I'm always entering the room 1 hour before. And I'm trying to catch 1 cup of cappuccino at that time, to drink on my own the best cappuccino for that moment, to bring myself into that serious, playful attitude. So, yes, I need a good cappuccino or espresso to come into my creative zone.
Is it your magic potion?
To be honest, when I'm in Italy, I also like a limoncello. But
That's another good shot of something very Italian.
For now, it's the espresso.
Yes.
Mm. What
Uh,
else?
uh, Marina is asking, could chocolate replace coffee? What do you think? Can everyone choose their own magic potion to enter the creative climate that you are describing?
Exactly. A few years ago, I stumbled on a book which is named with the title Creative Rituals. And there were artists and professionals and brainstorm people who were telling their secrets. And sometimes it's about coffee, sometimes it's about chocolate. It's always about being a moment on your own to connect to your, let's say, creative wisdom. And when you can make that connection, you can use it in problem solving. So it can be a coffee, it can be chocolate, it can be lots of things.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's
Creative
great.
rituals. Yeah.
And Eric, just back to something that you said at the beginning about your hero, Alessandro Mendini. Why do you think he's so special? Why is it so clear on your wall to
Hmm.
inspire you? What's special about this man?
Last year, February, there was a big exhibition in the city of Groningen in Holland, in the museum he had designed, the Groninger Museum. And they paid honor to his legacy about all the products and buildings as a designer and architect he developed during his whole life. And I was amazed about his creative spirit and the ability to do things beyond expectations and still both feet on the ground. And when you look at that side, he
Yeah.
looks a bit serious. And look around his head. He has a playful aura. And he was able and is still able to inspire lots of people to use their creative mindset. And I'm doing that too.
Well, yeah, that aura that you're describing, it's like your colorful hat that you were showing us before. So there is a connection.
Probably.
Oh, there's a lot of people that
Hmm.
are jumping in now with shots of somebody saying that you're just pretending to drink your coffee, but instead they are sure you're drinking your limoncello. So don't cheat, don't cheat.
Yeah. And I
And
saw also a chat from Walter van der Velde. And I had once the opportunity to eat with him in a restaurant. And I was able to choose between a steak or something else. And it was a ravioli al cacao. That was a superb choice. Not to eat the more ordinary steak, but to look for the things I hadn't eaten before. And that's part of a creative mindset, to be open for the unexpected, to explore new things, and to play with your own judgment, to put it aside and to discover new things. And I hope that that will be the spirit and the way of working people more and more see in daily life.
that's great, Eric. You're giving us a lot of interesting recipes and tricks to build a creative spirit and creative climate. And there's one more question about this.
Tell me.
Yes. Margaret Jonker, hello. I'm not sure I pronounced it correctly, but for sure, Eric, you can help me. Do you have a small game to start creativity?
When we were just before the launch of this live video chat, you showed me a little game you had next to you. Probably you can show it. A game to activate a creative mindset.
Absolutely.
Yes, show us, please.
I'm very happy to share with you my Story Cubes
Story cubes. Wow.
Enchanted Edition.
There are many editions of story cubes, and you have
There are.
chosen the enchanted one.
Yes, I
Tell
think
me.
Enchanted is good for this session. We're speaking about extraordinary things and magic potions to activate creativity. So let's see
So the
what.
game starts now.
So the first cube that I'm going to show you is,
Looks like a frog.
haha,
Is it a frog?
could be.
Probably. It can be a frog. Yeah,
For you, it's definitely a frog.
a frog.
And I'm gonna give you a second one. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Also part of the game.
Haha! That's the new one for you.
That looks like a snake,
Haha.
a spiral, a labyrinth.
Yeah. Haha.
What it is?
And there's a little man inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, what's the game?
And now the third one
The frog,
is,
the spiral with the man inside,
and
pine trees, a forest.
That's it. Okay, so a story with a frog, a labyrinth and a man at the center of the labyrinth, and a forest.
And you like to tell me to improvise now and
What do you think?
spontaneously come up with a little story participating a frog? Okay.
Of course. And I'm sure people are jumping in because I think the frog is entering the labyrinth.
Exactly. That was on my mind too. And in the center of the labyrinth, there is a place to give a kiss to the frog. And then the frog turns into a beautiful human being.
A beautiful human being.
And then I walk outside the labyrinth together with the other lovely being.
With the frog, the human being, and then we enter this dark forest of pine trees. Enjoy your coffee. Don't worry. Yeah, we're still going on, but please take your time. And then we're entering this beautiful forest of pine trees, and the man kisses the forest and is saying, the man kisses the forest from the middle of the labyrinth and turns into a frog again.
You don't believe it, but I have the frog here.
Of course you do.
Yeah, Alessia. A creative mindset, playful.
That's what we need. And this story of natural animals and forests and etc. is also giving me some inspiration, because we're celebrating Work Creativity and Innovation Week and Work Creativity and Innovation Day, and it's important, right, to apply creativity to create a better world. What do you think?
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely. And of course, as a creativity professional and a creative addict, I say that creativity is important. But to be honest, most people are using creativity in a kind of brainstorm sessions, at times, scheduled times when people need to solve a problem. What I really prefer is that creativity is part of everyday life. It's part of cooking. It's part of being outside. It's part of discovering springtime and looking at all the beautiful flowers coming up, and use them as inspiration to come up with new thoughts yourself. So to me, creativity is not only brainstorming, it's part of living your life fully with a creative mindset. And that's what I wish to everybody.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Eric. And with this, what do you think? Our time is up. We've been talking for 20 minutes.
So I'm almost finished my cappuccino, my espresso.
Yes, last shot. Cheers, Eric. That was great.
Violetica.
Bravo. Thank you.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Hope to see you next time very soon again.
Absolutely. And tomorrow, next Crea shot with Edouard Le Marechal and a special guest. And on Wednesday, the third Crea shot will be very special because we're going to be launching the new Crea theme for 2021. And with this, big kisses to everyone and hugs, free hugs, unmasked hugs and kisses, and have a beautiful evening. Grazie.
Ciao ciao.
Ciao a tutti.
Arrivederci. See
A
you at Crea.
presto. Grazie, Eric.